Hi guys, welcome to the Fury Time channel. Anthony Joshua will be so easy to beat, says Ngannou camp. In what could pass for counting their chickens before they are hatched, the camp of Francis Ngannou say their client will make minus a man of Nigeria British pugilist Anthony Joshua when both boxers clash on March 8th. Eric Nixick, the trainer of Cameroonian crossover heavyweight boxer Francis Ngannou, revealed at the Thinking King camp. Before booking a day with Anthony Joshua, Francis Ngannou first made his name in heavyweight boxing in October 2023 when he landed Tyson Fury under the ground. Unfortunately, the Cameroonian ended up losing the bout to Fury on points. Since then, he has enjoyed a lot of accolades, and most basketball enthusiasts believe that he stands a chance of beating any other heavyweight boxer including Joshua. In the same vein, Nixick believes Ngannou still has more to offer in the fight against Joshua in Riyadh in March. Tyson does such a good job of movement and angles and kind of just rolling off the punch and thinking like that, Nixick said. I feel like Anthony is going to be there more often. He is more of a plot fighter. Kind of works well behind his jab, but I feel like we can find him there in the pocket rather than having to chase him down or try to hunt him down. So there are some differences there. But by that style of fight, if he is going to be there in the pocket, Francis will find you. Before his road to heavyweight boxing, Ngannou has competed in 20 MMA bouts, recording 17 wins and 3 defeats. Francis Ngannou branded a one-trick pony ahead of Anthony Joshua fight. Former UFC champion Ngannou gave Fury a run for his money when he made his boxing debut against the Britain last October. Ngannou is a sort of a one-trick pony. He is not a boxer. He is done very well, but he is not a boxer. Paul Malignaggi said, when you back up a puncher, even a boxer who is a puncher, typically, they end up running out of bullets because they are rarely on their heavy punching power. If Joshua starts to back up Ngannou with a solid jab, throwing Kiev off right with that stuff that he does when he is sharp, intimidates him with his own power because Joshua does have good power, he's going to make Ngannou inept and dominate that fight. Ngannou has questioned Joshua's ability to take a punch and thinks he will be a lot taller than Otto Wallin, who AJ easily beat just days before Christmas. The former UFC champion was impressed by Joshua's recent knockout win, but insisted the fight didn't prove much as the Brit was barely hit. He looked amazing, respect to him and congratulations to him, he was doing his job properly. His speed was there and he was very sharp. On the other hand, I think there was not a response in front of him. I think I will have a better response in front of him that will put him in comfortable situations and positions, Ngannou said. Thanks for watching guys, if you like this video please subscribe to my YouTube channel.